We met in college, got married about a year and a half later, and we've now been married for 9 years. We have 2 little boys. What really kind of attracted us to each other was where we were in our walks and our faith walk with God, and that was something we both desired in a relationship. And things were really good the first several years of our marriage, and then kids came along and life got hectic.
About 6 years into it, our love for each other, just kind of started drifting apart. We became easily frustrated with each other. I was so angry. I was angry. I was frustrated. I'm fed up with this. I'm fed up with my marriage. I'm fed up with all of this. This is not what I signed up for whenever I married Pat.
And I was just mean. In my heart, I was just mean, and I was judgmental of everything and everybody, and everything was everybody else's fault. We were both really contemplating the fact that maybe we didn't want to be married to each other anymore.
Early on in 2016, Pat started battling depression, and it only got harder and worse as the year went on. Ultimately, it caused a ton of frustration, a ton of anger. I wanted to fix her, but there was no way that I could fix her, and that was only something that the Lord could do.
I was starting to feel a little bit of stirring in my heart, prompting that I needed to take some steps towards changing some things in my life. So we started going to church on Wednesday nights, and then P28 started. And I felt led at the time, okay, I don't know how to pray. I don't know what to say. But I'm gonna set this alarm on my phone for 1 o'clock every day, and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna pray to you, God, about our relationship and about Jeffrey.
Little did she know, I also accepted the P28 challenge and committed to praying at 1 o'clock every day. We had not spoken to each other about doing the P28 challenge. And so during that time, I would set my alarm as well, and I would take that time to pray for Pat, to pray for our marriage.
So initially they were very basic prayers. Lord, help my husband, help our marriage, and just help us to get through this and figure this out and save our marriage and save us. And as time went on, I felt prompting to pray for more. Lord, change me, change what I'm doing, draw me closer to you so that I can love him more. And it started becoming less about God changed the outside situation and more of God change my heart, change me.
I began early on praying, just for Pat. Our prayers changed to, God, not necessarily changing, Pat, but changing my heart too, And through all that, I was able, to love Pat more.
It changed how I loved my spouse, and not only how I loved my spouse, but how I loved everybody.
Prayer saved our marriage. It saved our marriage. Don't worry about your situation. Don't worry about your circumstances. Nothing's too big for our God.
God's love really is unchanging. I see God now as my father, as my daddy that I can crawl up in his lap and just sit and tell him everything. And that closeness is it just feels so good.